let's firstly start off with the Chagos Islands thing. This is only, I tend to agree with the broad brush of what the president said. However, his own administration actually backed this deal. Marco Rubio saying that it was a monumental achievement. That was only 6 months ago.
Right. Yeah, that's part of what just makes us a head scratcher. And the comments that we made back in May of last year are accurate. I mean, they make sense. It's reasonable when you look at the terms of the deal, what's being secured, what's not being lost. There's no reason not to agree with this. This is what the British government says that they need to do for their own bilateral relations with Mauritius and all the other things that are going along with that, and it secures also the strategic ability of Diego Garcia, et cetera. There's no issue there, and there shouldn't be now. But I think President Trump is in this territorial acquisition mindset that he just looks and he says, wait a minute, it's not like it was before. Well, that must be bad. We have to turn it back. And God help us if he says, you know what, we should just take that and be done with it. Yeah. And I mean, you might laugh about that, but I mean, can we rule it out? I don't know.
Well, he's now kind of arguing, and this seems to be where, you know, I do wonder, Daniel, whether the American administration at the moment is being kind of deliberately confusing. If you could look at what is going on geopolitically, and you know, we can talk Venezuela, and you know, what's the big question mark over Ukraine? Will he solve that? We now got Iran. We're going in. We're not going in. Oh no, we are going to go in. Oh, the Ayatollah might be my best friend tomorrow. We don't. You know, it's this kind of. They often talk about the fog of war, and of course, it does seem to be the fog of all sorts going on at the moment. And Greenland is interesting, of course, within all of that, because Mr. Trump is arguing that Greenland, the Chagos deal legitimizes somehow his desire for Greenland because, you know, we need to be safe and protected from the pesky Chinese and the Russians.
Well, that's the reason why I said only half jesting that. Well, I hope that he doesn't come and say we're going to take the Chagos Islands, etc. Because look, you got to look at it. Just be honest about it. What's going on up in Greenland? The arguments that he's making. We cannot have China or Russia in our hemisphere. They will take it over if we don't. Just complete and total military nonsense. Russia already has a massive Arctic pressure on their own border. They don't have any need to take it, much less the capacity to send naval forces out over that much water and to take it. I mean, just as a means of comparison, there is a lot of debate whether China can go the 100 miles across the Taiwan Strait and retake that country. And someone thinks that they're going to be able to go thousands of miles around Alaska and through some of our other bases and around all this stuff and somehow take the Greenland. I mean, it's nonsensical. Moreover, there's no reason for it. When Trump says that Denmark can't defend it, no kidding, they can't. Just like Lithuania can't defend itself by itself against Russia in NATO. Sure. Article 5 does that. If we wanted to expand our military base for some reason, we think we need more, there's a provision for that. We have an agreement that would allow the expansion. We don't need to take it. So every way you want to look at it, the justification is not matching reality.